I don't realize how great I really am.
Where my champions at the ambience, I'm about to murder the stage, call an ambulance. Moment of silence, my condolences. I'm going crazy, I don't think that I can hold it in. I pray to God to forgive me.
For over 30 years, international interior designer Stephen G is a world-renowned master of contemporary and traditional high-end design.
To me, lifestyle and comfort is what a great design project is all about.
Interiors by Stephen G has galleries in Florida and New York. With staff fluent in 7 different languages, Interiors by Stephen G offers a full-service experience from construction to completion. Visit Interiors by Stephen G at Facebook or his website, interiorsbystephenG.com. That's interiorsbystephenG.com to get started on bringing your design fantasies to a level beyond your dreams. Visit interiorsbystephenG.com today.
Each one of us can build wealth, replace scarcity with abundance, replace average with greatness, replace uncertainty with conviction. Success is there for the taking. Small business owners, entrepreneurs, startups, and the ambitious. Grant Cardone tells you what you have to do to prosper in this new economy. He'll inform you in everything business, finance, and career related. Get ready. Find the knowledge for your success. It's all here, right now, in the Cardone Zone.
Hey, welcome to the Cardone Zone, Tuesday afternoon, 1 o'clock, Miami Beach. Oh, my gosh, this beach action is so good here. The women are beautiful. The men are pretty. Huh, guys? Handsome. My name's Grant Cardone. Welcome to the Cardone Zone, business, career, finance. Every Tuesday, I come here to give you what you need to make sure your money's right, your business. I forgot, I hadn't shaved, man. I'm coming off this Memorial Day. I hadn't shaved. I got a little scraggly working. Janet Yellen. You know this Janet Yellen? Janet Yellen. Federal Reserve Chairman, responsible for all the money in the universe, any money you're going to get, a loan you're going to get, the interest rate you're going to get, was at NYU speaking to a bunch of grads. Is this a little loud? It sounds like I got an echo on my side. Talking at Yankee Stadium to a bunch of NYU grads. You should check it out on YouTube. Okay, it's a quite an interesting. She's not a great speaker by any means, but look, man, she's the chairman of the Federal Reserve, first woman chairman in 100 years. And regardless of what you think about the Federal Reserve, she had a quite interesting speech. It's interesting. She says there's an unfortunate myth that success is mainly determined by something called ability. Now, this is a highly educated woman responsible for the money, the U.S. debt, Federal Reserve, okay, how much debt we take on, Treasury bills, the producing of money, when we print. She says grit, perseverance, passion for your work are some of the most important job skills. Grit, perseverance, and passion. Look, grit, perseverance, and passion are not skills. They're not taught in school, right? I mean, it's got to for it to be a skill, you got to get a certificate for it, wouldn't you think? Yeah, that's what most people think. She said, if there's a job that you feel passionate about, do what you can to pursue that job. I like that job. If there's a purpose about which you're passionate, dedicate yourself to that purpose. Again, Janet Yellen says perseverance is more important than intelligence. And I got to tell you, I agree with her. Yankee Stadium's a natural venue, she said, for this lesson. You won't succeed all the time. Even Ruth, Gehrig, and DiMaggio failed most of the time when they step to the plate. Finding the right path in life, more often than not, involves some missteps. Now, this is what I want to know. What is Janet Yellen? What's she doing stepping into my freaking space, okay? She's supposed to be talking about money, man, the economy, rates, currency, okay? Federal Reserve, Treasury bills. Why is she giving a motivational speech, okay? Now, there's only two reasons why she would be doing this. She can't talk about money. She can't tell us what really is going on with money. She's not going to give these NYU grads the real deal, or maybe she knows, hey, we got a problem coming. We got a problem coming, okay? We got $1 trillion worth of college debt out there. We got kids getting out of school that can't get a job, and if they do get a job, they could have got that same very job without a college education. So what is she not telling you? And why are we focused on grit now? Why are we focused on something that the schools don't teach? There's no college that teaches grit and perseverance. It's just not taught there. You want to learn grit, perseverance, seeing something all the way through? Come work over here at Cardone Enterprises, baby. We teach grit and perseverance here. We take on freaking giants. We will take on anybody and everybody. Not to win. Dude, you need to fight giants just to build freaking swag and muscle. This is what they don't teach you in school. Federal Reserve Chairman is telling you, look, you can go get an education if you want to. At the end of the day, that's not going to matter as much as grit, persistence. So I want to talk to you today about grit and persistence. Ever since I can remember, I wanted to be successful. Ever since I can remember watching my mother at the age of 10, I remember again at 11, I'm 12 years old, I'm 13. I'm watching my mother freaking terrified every second of every day because there was not enough money to go around. And even if there was enough money to go around, which there was, looking back in hindsight, she was scared, man. I was watching my mom consumed by fear every day. We weren't talking about grit and determination. You know what my mom was talking about? She was talking about clipping coupons, how much she could save on a can of beans, or whether we could eat this or use this, or maybe we didn't need that, or use the shirt again, or that shirt's fine, keep it for, or buy a used car. Everything was about scarcity. It wasn't about, look, you know what? You live in America. Anybody can be a millionaire in this country. Anybody can be successful in this country. Everything was about go to school, get an education, save your money. It was not about what Janet Yellen was talking about, grit, determination, and never quit. Well, folks, the fact is, we haven't gotten through the last problems we've had in this country. You're definitely going to hit some problems in your lifetime. If you're an entrepreneur, like most of you out there are, grit, determination, and never quit. Things are going to happen that you're not going to want to happen. Bad stuff happens to good people. I know I've been through my share of stuff. The temptation to surrender is massive. And the education that most of us are getting today is, at the very least, pathetic, psychiatric, introverting, baloney, garbage. How about this concept that is taught at Frozen now? One of our most popular movies. I've watched it like 7 times with my kids. I told my wife last night, hey, you know what? We got to be careful what we're teaching our kids, because the basic theme of Frozen is let go, and I don't know what. Who's going to take care of it? Let go. What if everybody lets go at the same time? Do we have the let go image? Paulie, you're supposed to have me a let go image right now, dog. Let go. I mean, I know this is a very popular psychiatric, I don't know what it is. What's the word when something's hard to touch? Esoteric. Esoteric is the word. How do I let go? You're in business. You want to grow your revenue, dude. The economy's not participating. You got a giant beating you in your face. Let go. Let go. You got an idea for a new piece of technology and you're trying to push into the marketplace and people aren't getting behind you yet. And you got a giant trying to freaking push you down, okay? Or you got somebody putting bad press. Let go? No. You know what you need to do? The last thing you need to do is let go. Grit, perseverance, never quit. When we come back, I'm going to give you the exact steps I use to make sure I don't quit on anything, my marriage, my money, or my business. Stay with me, Grant Cardone in the Cardone Zone. Are you tired of missing sales? Come on, be honest. Are you getting all there is in the marketplace? Take an honest look in your mind's eye at your sales team right now. Are they doing everything they can to make that extra sale? If you're tired of watching your salespeople be tongue-tied, not follow up, not know their product, not know what to say at that critical moment, welcome to tiredofmissingsales.com. My name's Grant Cardone. I know your frustrations. Look, whether your people sell over the phone or in person, whether you sell a tangible or an intangible, I can increase the sales of any company by at least 15% guaranteed. Go to tiredofmissingsales.com and I'll show you the top 3 reasons your salespeople don't make those extra sales. Go to tiredofmissingsales.com.
For over 30 years, international interior designer Stephen G is a world-renowned master of contemporary and traditional high-end design.
To me, lifestyle and comfort is what a great design project is all about.
Interiors by Stephen G has galleries in Florida and New York. With staff fluent in 7 different languages, Interiors by Stephen G offers a full-service experience from construction to completion. Visit Interiors by Stephen G at Facebook or his website, interiorsbystephenG.com. That's interiorsbystephenG.com to get started on bringing your design fantasies to a level beyond your dreams. Visit interiorsbystephenG.com today.
I need a taco and a tequila, man. That music down in Mexico. We're going to the Riviera Maya Hard Rock Hotel, June 22nd. Look, you know what? Most people will move across state, across the country for a $60,000 job, and they won't go to Mexico for $1 million. I'm telling you, I'm going to make millionaires in Mexico. June 22nd to the 27th. I'm going to be spending 4 days. My wife, my kids are coming down with me. We're going to spend 4 days. Every day we're going to have a 10X seminar, 10X your brand, 10X your marketing, 10X your business, 10X your life, and 10X your freaking money, okay? I'm going to build a plan. One of the days we're going to do a workshop where everybody's going to build a multi-million-dollar strategy. June 22nd to the 27th. If you go to 10xseminar.com, 10xseminar.com, you can get your tickets today. You know what? Rather than making excuses, you could make excuses. You could make excuses, or you could make a reservation. That's what you could do. Make a reservation. I guarantee you it'll be worth 1,000 times what you pay. We're talking about persistence. Janet Yellen spoke to NYU graduates and said, look, the most important thing is grit, determination, and never quit. But when you go out into the world today, what do? You get a message of what? Whatever. Not whatever it takes. Whatever. Let go. Let God. Everything. Dude, God's got his hands full, man. He's handling wars. Who knows? He might be handling alien invasions, keeping them from us, preventing them from happening. He's got his hands full, okay? He's handling... I mean, the Indiana Pacers are praying to God right now. Please, please let something happen to LeBron. God's got his hands full, right? He can't answer every battle. You can't quit. Never quit. This is what I want to give you, and then I'm going to take a caller, okay? It's wrong to let go. The message in Frozen, good movie, wrong message. It is not good to let go. Number one, never decide when things are tough, never to let go, never quit. You know, business is not a therapy session. Economics, money, finance, business, competition, career, the real world is not a therapy lesson. You're not on a sofa. Oh, let go. Yeah, that's fine. Once you meditate right in the middle of a deal and see what happens. Number 2, have the most grit in the game. Number 3, outwork everyone else. Who's this cat that says this? I'm convinced that about half of what separates the successful entrepreneurs from the non-successful ones is one thing: pure persistence. Can you play the clip?
Because it's so hard that if you don't, any rational person would give up. It's really hard. And you have to do it over a sustained period. Being successful, unquote, in the eyes of society and the ones that didn't. Oftentimes, it's the ones that are successful loved what they did so they could persevere when it got really tough. And the ones that didn't love it quit because they're sane, right? Who would want to put up with this stuff if you don't love it?
So what is Steve Jobs saying? You don't want to be sane. This is what I write about in the 10X rule. This is exactly what I'm going to be talking about in Mexico, dude. You want to be insane. You need to be crazy to get this thing done. I'm telling you, you got to be a whack job. You got to be insane. You got to be not average, not sane, never let go, never quit. Look, economics is not about meditation or psychiatry or some, sofa that you sit on and let some esoteric force somehow take care of you and your family. This is about your life. You're in an eat what you kill economy. Brianna from St. Louis, Missouri. Brianna, now, I'm assuming that Brianna's a woman.
Yes.
Yeah, I got that right. Okay. Now, the second thing is, do you think this let go thing is right, or do you think Janet Yellen, Federal Reserve Chairman's right, saying, hey, grit and persistence are going to be more important than intelligence? What do you think?
Well, that was actually my question. Is there a such thing as too much persistence? But I think...
Not if it works.
Right. I like your whole idea of you have to be insane and you have to be crazy.
Dude, you got to be crazy. Mm-hmm. Crazy is a natural state. I mean, we're all crazy. When you're born, you're crazy. You're not trying to figure out how to please everybody. See, what happens is when we grow up, we become socialized and start figuring out, well, what does he think? What does he think? We edit ourselves. We're not willing to act as we are.
Yes. I have a question for you. I have a quote from you that says your persistence on any given endeavor is determined by the clarity of your purpose. So can you kind of tie that in?
What she's saying right there. You want to say it again, Brianna?
Yes, it's actually a quote from yourself.
I know.
Your persistence on any given endeavor is determined by the clarity of your purpose.
Yeah, so the clarity of my purpose basically is going to determine how persistent I am. The moment you're unable to persist, there's nothing wrong with you. You're just not clear on your purpose. If I'm completely clear on my purpose being a good thing, a valid thing, ethical, where people get more in exchange for me than I gave, well, why wouldn't I persist? The inability to persist is just a confusion. Oh, let go. Let go. What, let go to who? It's a confusion. It's like, what do I let go to? I know everybody likes this idea. I know it's become popular in the last 20 or 30 years. I mean, we started smoking weed in this country in mass numbers about 40 years ago. And over the last 40 years, then we start bringing this into this idea of, oh, just relax, dude. Everything's going to be fine. It's good. It's all good.
So should you appear crazy? Is that okay?
Yeah, dude. Why don't you be crazy, man? Everybody will know you. You got to have a brand. You got to set out. You got to stand out. You got to be distinct. And the persistent people, it's what Steve Jobs is saying. He's saying persist. Here's a guy that enrolled at Reed College in the fall of 1972. After one semester, thank you, Brianna. After one semester, he left college, okay? He left college because his adopted parents could not afford his college. Don't forget that Steve Jobs was ousted from Apple. Okay, don't forget that Apple Computer was not always the company it is today. He had to hang in there. I remember my twin brother telling me 15 years ago, why do you have Apple computers, dude? It has less than 1% of the computer inventory in the world. Because Steve Jobs believed in it. Steve Jobs believed in phones. I mean, if you talk to the top 10 most successful people, including Miss Janet Yellen, she's telling you grit, determination, perseverance. Look, when you want to quit, this is what I'm telling you to do. Number one, decide not to quit. Decide, I refuse to quit no matter what. Drag me behind a truck, okay? I don't care what you do to me. Kill me, beat me, shoot me. I will not quit. Number two, you have to have the most grit in the game. You must have the most grit in the game. Recently, we had a little battle with Facebook. It's been resolved now. But I'm like, hey, come on, baby. This David and Goliath, dog. Let's go. Let's go. I'm going to fight till I die, till I lose my teeth, my mouth, my jawbone, my brain. Number three, outwork everyone else. We got two callers on the phone. We'll come back and pick them up. I'm talking about perseverance. I'm talking about what you have to do to protect what you have and get what you want and then protect the very things that you've earned. And you've earned them, okay? We're going to come back and talk about 10 tips to become a millionaire Anybody can be a millionaire. Look, if you can figure out how to stay broke, you can figure out how to get rich. This is Grant Cardone, the Cardone Zone. Stay hooked up.
There are 7 billion people in the world. Who are you? How are you different?
7 billion people on planet Earth. There's a small portion of them that want greatness.
Seller Be Sold, book and audio package.
You can't get away from this idea that you just have to sell more.
Voted the #1 business sales book by Axiom Gold Awards. Now, for the first time ever, in audio, read by Grant Cardone. If you want to get your way in business and in life, call 800-368-5771. Seller Be Sold, book and audio package. Call 800-368-5771 today. Times best-selling author and self-made multimillionaire entrepreneur Grant Cardone has partnered with the Hard Rock Hotel to bring you the Work Hard, Play Hard 10X Your Life at Riviera Maya, Mexico. Reward yourself as you play hard at this all-inclusive luxury experience, and you'll work hard participating in 4 one-hour sessions from June 22nd through June 27th with Grant Cardone himself. These unique seminars were created to help you learn to 10x your finances, 10x your social media, 10x your business, and 10x your life. All in the unparalleled paradise of the Hard Rock Hotel in Riviera Maya, Mexico. Visit 10xseminar.com to book your 10x experience now. For rates as low as $3.99 per night, seminars, meals, and beverages are included. See Grant live at his seminars each day and catch him at the Hard Rock Riviera Maya Resort as he's enjoying it right along with you. Stop settling. 10x your finances, reach your dreams, 10x your business, and 10x your life. Take action and go to 10xseminar.com now to book your 10x experience at the Hard Rock Hotel Riviera Maya.
Hey, Grant Cardone, welcome back. You're in the Cardone Zone. My number here is 305-865-8668. 305-865-8668. Look, if you had a chance to spend 4 days with a guy that was broke at 21, figured out how to make it by 30, stack it, pack it, grow multiple businesses, and you had 4 days you could spend with this guy. I mean, I know there's a bunch of you out there. Man, I'd like to come spend some time with you. I'd like to have dinner with you. Dude, I'm going to spend 4 days in Mexico. 4 days, actually 5 days in Mexico with my family, June 22nd to the 27th. You can make excuses if you want to. Oh, I can't get there. I got a job. I don't have the money. Man, that's not the right time. It's June 22nd. You can make the excuses, or you could make a reservation. Okay, I know this. People that become millionaires do not make excuses. They look for opportunities, and they seize them. They walk through doors, and they never quit. Janet Yellen this week was saying, look, grit, determination, perseverance are more important than your education. I got Tony on the phone from Chattanooga, Tennessee, man. Talk to me, Tony.
What's going on, buddy? How you doing?
Good, my friend. How you doing?
Oh, I'm doing great.
How long you been following the show?
Oh, man. Probably about a year.
All right, bro. Good to have you here. Appreciate you calling in.
Yeah, I know you're talking about persistence and stuff, and I understand it because I've been doing my business here for about 2 years, but with the persistent, I mean, I have like in my area where I'm at, there's a lot of negativity because there's a lot of stuff out there that people just screw stuff up.
Yeah.
And they give entrepreneurs a bad name.
Yeah.
How do you fight through all that?
Are you in multi-level marketing?
Negative.
Okay. What you in that's so negative, man? You selling drugs?
No. Well, I'm network marketing, but we're not multi-level.
Oh, okay. So you're network marketing, okay? Because I mean, it's obvious. You know, you got all this because you guys get a bad rep. You're an industry that's new. Yeah. It's early on. You're growing. I mean, what new industry has not been attacked? I mean, you could say it's old. It's not, dude. What industry? What new thing from business? The car. You think automobiles weren't fought by the people, the horse owners?
Yeah.
Sure,
no,
dude.
I know they were.
You know, Christianity, if you go back 500 years ago, or you go back, I don't know, the beginning of Christianity, probably, 1,000 years ago, 2,000 years ago, a long time ago, right?
Right.
Man, if you told somebody you were a Christian, they cut your head off right there on the spot, dude. It wasn't even like, oh, what? You a Christian? Chop, pow, okay? Oh, you a Christian? Really? Oh, we're going to burn you at the stake, okay? So, look, man, if you think a new thing is not going to be opposed, resisted, criticized, hated, and particularly when it starts becoming successful, once you start hitting success, you're going to have people screaming that don't want to change, particularly with network marketing, multi-level marketing, independence. You're going to have people screaming that want to keep everybody as robots in the machinery, in the cogs of machinery. So, dude, those people that are screaming and yelling, those are squirrels, bro. You're on full attack. The gazelle is on full attack. He don't stop for a freaking mouse rat. I think I heard some chirping over there. A gazelle. Yeah. He's at 60 miles an hour, man. He sees a little chirping over there off to the right. He's like, oh, let me stop. No, bro, you just stay on attack, bro. Don't worry about it. Right. Don't worry about those people that are negative because they're not gonna join your network. Number one, number two, they're not gonna be effective in your network. Number three, they're being affected by everything else in their environment. Go find the players, dude. Go get around some strong gazelles. Okay, I hope that helps.
Yeah, it does, buddy. Thank you.
Yeah, Regina from Atlantic City, New Jersey. Are you voting for Chris Christie?
Hey, I am not going to answer a political question. I may be dumb, but I am not crazy.
Okay, talk to me. What's your question?
So my question is, I am all about the grit and the persistence. I got to the top of my company, and I am not ready to stop. So my question is, as far as being persistent, when you have people trying to, nip at your heels and you're putting fires out all day long I manage a sales team. What do you use? Do you have a system that you use for planning your day, your goals, the big vision, and what do you use to stay on track for that?
Well, one thing, I don't think we have a copy of it. I don't have one on my desk. We actually use a 10X planner. My 10X planner was built for me to do what I want to do with my day, which is about my activities, my goals. I write my goals down in the morning. I write them again at night, okay? During the day, I have a battle plan. I call it a battle plan because I'm going into battle every day. I'm not going to work every day. I'm going into battle. I'm going to try to get something that somebody else has. Mm-hmm. I'm trying to basically go out and get something, like it would be a battle. Now, most people don't think about the economy as a battle. But if you own something and I want it, I have to go out into the marketplace. I don't know, the word ambitious. Mm-hmm. If you look up the word ambitious, by the way, I have a dictionary on my desk back here, and I'm always looking up words, and people are like, why? I said, I want to know where the word came from. The word ambitious actually comes 700 years ago. It's a Latin word that comes from the word canvas.
Okay.
To canvas meant to go out and canvas an area.
Okay.
That was an ambitious person. So if you're a manager and you're trying to get your sales team right to canvas, ambitiously cover up, and you got a bunch of people that have messages, they're hearing this they took their kids to Frozen this weekend, and they're hearing, let go. Or they're listening to Anthony Bourdain.
As far as let it go, I'm not about surrendering what I want into somebody else's, esoteric hands that aren't even tangible.
Yeah. I mean, I remember I went to a treatment center for drug addiction when I was 25 years old. When I got out of it, I'd been going to meetings for 30 days because that was part of the deal, which was good. It was good to be at meetings. It was good to be around people that were trying to recover. But there was some problems with it, like the whole surrender thing, let go. Who am I surrendering to, bro? The world's out of control, man. Okay? I mean, I surrendered to the drug dealer. That's how I ended up on drugs. I don't need to surrender anymore. I need to build some fortitude, some grit, some muscle, some hustle. And I think what you're saying is, hey, Grant, what is the process you use? Here's my 4 steps. Number 1, become unreasonable, particularly if you're a manager or leader. You have to be the leader. You have to have the vision. You have to be completely unreasonable with all the outside exterior forces. Number 2, refuse to quit no matter what. Let them quit. Regina, let them go down the road. Let them go find out, oh, I don't want to work here anymore. Good, let them quit. You don't quit. Number 3, be willing to change course. Just because I'm unwilling to quit and just because I'm unwilling to be reasonable, in fact, want to be unreasonable, doesn't mean I won't change courses. When I change courses, though, I'm going to be unreasonable and refuse to quit on that new course. And the fourth thing is, look, you got to get feedback when you're failing. Okay. Now let me just say this to you, Regina. Don't get feedback from your people.
Okay.
Get feedback from some outside source. Okay. Have somebody go on a sales call with you or your people and find out where you're missing it. Do not get the feedback internally. This became very popular about a decade ago where people got buy-in, this concept of buy-in, and then these groups came around and said, you need to get your whole team aboard. Look, your whole team wasn't there when you started your company. They're probably not going to be there 10 years from now. That's the last people I'm going to go to. The group will always make insane decisions. So you got to really just get some feedback from maybe a mentor, a third party, somebody with fresh eyes. I hope that helps.
Yes, and you're all about pen to paper?
I love ink on a piece of paper. I'm using it right now. I also have a computer. I like the technology, but I like this a lot.
Okay.
Okay, thanks for calling in, Regina. I appreciate it. My name's Grant Cardone. You're in the Cardone Zone. Every week we come here and talk about the things you need so that you can grow your business, your career, and your finances. I want to help you, okay? Look, the middle class is getting crushed brutally because they're using old philosophies that don't work and don't help them. What helped your daddy get a middle class will not help you get where you need to go in your life. If you don't get my strategy, my weekly strategy, I won't make it, Paulie. If you don't get my weekly strategy, go to grantcardonesuccess.com, grantcardonesuccess.com. This Friday, I'm going to send you an email only to people that are subscribed, grantcardonesuccess.com, and I'm going to send you a strategy on the 10 tips that I used to go from no money, a bunch of debt, to a millionaire in 9 years. It took me 9 years from the age of 21 to 30. 4 of those years were completely useless for me because I was not even focused. Do we still have Rob on the phone? I got to pick up Rob and then we're out of here, okay? Rob, talk to me, man, from Philly.
Hey.
What's up?
How's it going, man? This is Rob at Get Mine Bitch on Twitter.
Rob at Get Mine Bitch on the Twitter. Dude, where'd you get that? Where'd you get that Twitter handle? Who inspired that?
The one and only Grant Cardone.
Thank you, bro. I love that. Okay, what's your question, man?
Thank you. First, I want to say you basically listen to Grant Cardone. Don't go around looking for a bunch of different mentors and stuff because he's got his head right. And I think you have to get your mindset right before getting persistent because you could persist down the wrong path.
Yeah, that's right. I agree with that.
And I just wanted to say thank you because you helped me quit weed when I was watching your More Formula stuff. And I just wanted to say, you guys gotta quit that, or you're not gonna get anywhere.
Man, that is so awesome, dude. If we were talking about this in the meeting this morning. We have a meeting every morning, and we're talking about the kind of things that we help people with. It's not just money. We help people. Like there's a guy in England right now. He's fighting the education of kids, getting kids off of drugs. So the fact that you use my More Formula, if you go to YouTube and put in More Formula and Grant Cardone, you'll see the formula. It's freaking sick. If you want more. And I go off into this formula. There's 4 steps to the More Formula, okay? And you got to understand what it is. It's very simple. Most of the stuff I do is simple. But, I mean, here's Rob from Philly. He's like, dude, if I'm going to get more, I got to quit smoking weed. Because, I mean, the only thing you get more of when you're smoking weed is the drug dealer gets more, the medicinal place gets more. I think some of my guys are looking at me like right now, like, I ain't giving up weed, dog. But and you eat more cookies, but the truth is you're not going to be able to keep your hustle on and the grind on and the push and the shove and the stuff that Janet Yellen, Fed chairman's saying, look, you need grit and perseverance more than you need intelligence. And that's coming straight from the Federal Reserve. Thanks for calling in, Rob. My name's Grant Cardone. You're in the Cardone Zone. Every week we come here and talk about business, career, and finance. Share this channel with your friends, okay? Cardone Zone. You're actually going to see us build out a network here. It's going to be called Cardone Business Network. For all of you that have been following me, you're going to see a big transition over the next coming months of this network, okay, Cardone Business Network, and you're going to see Grant Cardone, Cardone Zone there. You're going to see our Young Hustlers on Thursday at 2 o'clock. My wife, Grant and Elena's show where we talk about relationships and money. That'll be on Wednesdays at noon. You're going to see power players, okay, authors, book writers, other successful business people in social media, banks, finance, real estate. We want to have you on Power Players where I interview you either here in the office or online as a podcast. We want to build out a business network of people that are focused, passionate, and positive. Again, thank you for being here this week. Have a super, super week. My name's Grant Cardone. You're in the Cardone Zone. On Twitter, I'm at Grant Cardone. Also, check out 10xseminar.com if you want to become a millionaire. It'll take 4 days to get you there. I'll make you a millionaire. And by the way, you know it. Be great because nothing else pays. At least it doesn't pay much. I ask you this. What would it be worth for you to learn everything there is to know about growing your business? Cardone University was created for entrepreneurs that want to 10x their business. It was created for you so you could have me available to you from any phone, any pad or tablet, or any computer. If you can imagine the business strategy or a business opportunity you need a solution to, I have the answers here. Fortune 500 companies around the world pay up to $500,000 for this same information that I want to provide to you now. Look, if you want to 10x your income, I want to help you. If you want to become a multimillionaire, I want to help you. If you want to become a billionaire, I want to help you. It's not enough to just want it. You need information. I want to be your personal business coach. You can have access to me 24/7 from any device. Sign up now and let's go get yours.